Hello, Cancer. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your energy update for the week of the 13th of September 2021. I hope you're doing well. Be sure to check out your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus sign for a complete picture of all of the energies that you've got going on this week, because you're more than just your Sun sign, of course. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also up there as well. And I've got a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. Would love to have more Cancer energy in there. I almost forgot who you were then. More Cancer energy in there would be great. So come along sometime. If you've got a burning question for your higher self, you can ask it in there. It's by donation for those mini reads as well. And I do some channeling for the collective as well. And it's a great group of people as well. I'd love to have you a part of it. And I'm just waffling because the cards aren't coming out. So come on, Cancer. What have we got going on for Cancer this week? Anything? Nothing. Very slow for some signs. The cards coming out this week. That can sometimes be a reluctance for you to face something you might not want to know. That can happen when the cards take ages to come out like this. Something that and it's just fallen on the floor as well. Something that you're not really wanting to face right now. Let's see. Well, that's interesting. The riches within. The richness within. So you've got all of this gold inside of you. You've got all of this power inside of you as well. And you might not want to see that because it might be overwhelming to you. Might make you feel, you might have felt defeated in your independence before. Like, you're saying that I've got it all within me, but I don't feel like I have because I've tried things before and it didn't work out for me. The richness within. This week, I think you're going to be tapping into some of those skills and that power that you have within. But you might, as I say, be reluctant just because the cards are coming out. Taking such a long time to come out for you there. Let me speed it up for Cancer. I haven't got all day. I've got a workout to do before I go training. Okay, Seeker. So, Seeker, have this kind of an energy this week of seeking it out, especially if something comes up like a reluctance like that, of a reluctance to stand in your power, a reluctance to do things yourself, a reluctance to be independent, a reluctance to pay those bills or even look at your credit card bill. You know, wherever you're reluctant, be a seeker. Like, be curious about it. Be like a private investigator about it, because there's reason behind that. And I feel like you might be healing things from the past this week of past defeats, and how it's had an impact on your self-esteem and made you feel like you weren't powerful, which in turn has you turning your back on gifts that you've got inside of yourself that are there for you in your life to make it great, for you to have great relationships and great experiences. But you can't do that if you're turning your back on your gifts. So what have we got for Cancer? Same first card as came out for Virgo. Virgo's reading was gnarly. Yours is feeling really similar. And it's the same first card out. Okay, let's see what's up next. The Page of Course being receiving news about something that's solid. So you have to do this, or you can't do this, or this is what's happening. It's that kind of thing. It's solid information coming through. 10 of Wands, you got to put down some burdens here, some responsibilities that you've taken on. Maybe that, I'm just getting this feeling for you, Cancer, of like past stuff that you've been through that's just impacted your self-esteem so much and has you feeling like you're not in control of your life, not in power. It's those burdens that you need to put down. It's not about what's going on at the moment. What's going on at the moment is just showing you the wounding to your self-esteem. So there's something new to do here. The Five of Wands is about practicing, doing some training, practicing for something new. It's practice. trying something out and then keeping on practicing, is persisting in that. It's giving it a go. And if you fail, picking yourself up and giving it another go. And if you fail, picking yourself up and giving it another go. This is about tenacity. It's about not letting the defeats of the past stop you from claiming your power and striding ahead in life. Yeah, if you do have Virgo in your chart, be sure to check those out too, because I'm getting similarities between these of the vibes within these readings, so you could get much more information about that. The Magician here, so you're manifesting something, which is great, but sometimes the path to our manifestations, it does often require us to face those, the way that we're blocking ourselves, the way that we're holding ourselves back. And you know how long it took for that first card to come out. That is a reluctance to see it. I don't want to face that. I don't want to face it. There's something blocking me. I don't want to face that it's me holding myself back. I don't want to face that I'm standing in my own way. I just want it all to work out for me. I want to be given it. I don't want to have to work toward it myself. You know, that is the words of someone who's had their self-esteem beaten down. So life has beaten you down, and you might not realize that that's what's happened. I mean, you might not realize that it's resulted in your self-esteem being kind of rock bottom or very low, so that you don't even want to stand in your power because you feel defeated. You feel defeated. Oh, it's a bit heavy. So, Page of Pentacles. Well, I've got the Page of Pentacles here. The Ace of Voices. It's an aha. So, a message comes in. It's telling you can do something. No, it's telling you can't do something, or it's telling you that you cannot go down that way, or that you must do this thing. Whatever it is, it doesn't feel good to you. And the Ace of Voices is about an aha that comes from that. So your reactions to a message that comes in is your window of awareness. That is your opportunity to remember this reading and me saying the problem here, Cancer, is what you've been through that has caused you to feel defeated, that's impacted your self-esteem, that has you stopping living life to the full or putting yourself out there. Whatever message comes in, this could be someone breaking up with you, and then your reaction to that shows you, highlights where that self-esteem has been wrecked. Or someone saying that you can't do something, and then your reaction to that, maybe anger or something like that, or rage, tantrums, whatever it is showing you, is revealing this aha. Is you've got this opportunity for an aha about your reaction to a message that comes in today. So we see a lot of people in that reactions at the moment with what's going on in the world. Don't tell me what to do. I've got my freedom. And that's a reaction when we feel disempowered, when we don't feel like we're in power. Or I don't have reactions like that because I'm in power in my life. I'm not reacting to people asking me to wear a mask or stuff like that. I know it's for the good of me, for my community around me, so I don't react to that. But for those of you that have not healed yourself from those impacts of maybe of being controlled, maybe, of all of that, if you've not healed yourself, yes, you're going to have reactions. And that's where the gold is, though. It's in those reactions. That's the way I've got myself to the place that I am now, is by delving into this. Or how interesting, I'm having an emotional reaction to someone telling me that I can't come in here without a mask on. Whatever it is, the message that you're receiving, it's just getting really interested in that. I'm having a reaction to that. That means I've got something going on inside of myself that needs healing. So honoring your energy is behind that too. So honoring that it's you and your reactions. It's all about you. It's not about what's going on in the world, or what that person, the page here that sends you this message or gives you this news. It's not about them at all. They're just telling you something. Pentacles, it's something solid. It's not about them. It's an employee telling you can't come in without a mask or something. It's not about them. It's not their reaction. It's not them being a tyrant. It's not them being controlling. It's got nothing to do with them. They're just passing on something that's tangible, something that's real. It's a fact, right? The aha isn't about that. The aha is about your reaction to it and honoring your energy. That it's like loving yourself. It's like, I'm reacting to this because I've been damaged in the past by controlling people, and then I'm projecting like my controlling father that used to beat me up onto this poor employee that's asking me to do something. which they've got every right to ask me to do, and their boss has asked them, and the government has asked their boss to do. It's something like that. It's something like that. There's no heart to be had here. And honoring your energy, it's about that self-love thing. Honor your energy there. Your action is because you've been harmed in the past, and it's that needs addressing, not this situation that's just bringing it out of you again. Not the thing that's poking the wound this time. You need to go back to where the original wound was and heal that. 10 of Wands, putting down those burdens from the past. It's from the past, it's reminiscing, putting down the burdens from the past, finding that original wound, the first time you felt that, and dealing with that, not projecting that on to someone else in the present that's just passing you a message. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Delve back into the past. Sure, you can't change the past, but what you can do is process it now as an adult, because this could be about childhood stuff that you went through, but the adult that you are now, because I'm more of an adult than I was yesterday. I opened a bank account yesterday. I'm more of an adult today. Because of that, we're always more adult than we were previously. So dealing with something from the past as our present self by going through it, thinking about it, processing it again, maybe with a therapist, that could really help you. It will really help you. That, never mind, could really help you. It's a very good thing to do. I would recommend it for everyone. But going back and reliving that in a way, going back through it again is the person you are now, because you're going to be more empowered. You're going to be more understanding. You've got more wisdom inside of yourself now. You've got more adult going on, and so you're able to parent yourself through it or take yourself through it in a much better way now than you did before. So it is about reliving things to put those burdens down. So don't believe those law of attraction teachers saying there's no need to go back and do these things. Yes, there is. There's every need. There's every need. When you've been damaged, there's every need to do that. Because we can have huge realizations, and that's why you got the Ace of Voices. The Ace of Voices has pretty much come out for every sign so far. Aha is the week of ahas, I'm telling you. What am I doing shuffling that still? I want one of these. What's behind this? It seems like it's time for you to heal something here. Because we're just passing on those wounds to other people when we project it onto someone else. That whoever this page is, they don't deserve it. Don't shoot the messenger. It's not their stuff. What someone did to you in the past, it's not their problem. Don't project onto them who harmed you in the past and give them your reaction. Otherwise, the page is going to be messed up, and then they've got to heal from this, from you, and it gets passed on and passed on and passed on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Be part of the healing. Heal yourself. Don't be part of the problem of passing it on to the next person. Well, I got wounded, so I'm going to wound them. So many people doing that. So many good people doing that too at the moment. In fact, there's a lot of spiritual kind of people doing that kind of stuff at the moment. Wounded, passing those wounds on to other people. Sexual energies behind this as well. Could be how you've been wronged in the past, something to do with sexual energy here. Take that as it resonates. I'm not suggesting that it's that for everyone, but it could be for some of you. 5 of Wands. That can also be about creativity as well. So it could be how your creativity was stifled by someone who was controlling. For some, it could be that. 5 of Wands. So it's like you've got to start some new kind of practice here and then practice it. You're a beginner at it. It's starting from zero here, starting again kind of thing, learning something new, a new way of being, putting that into practice. 5 of Wands. I'm not going to take those. 5 of Wands, just give us 1 or 2 cards, please. Thank you. Why the 5 of Wands here? The Page of Inspiration. This is a much better page because it's an exciting page, So then you're going to get good messages in. It's not that the messages are good or bad. Like I said, if this page is like telling you you've got to wear a mask within this shop, that's not a good or a bad message. It just is what it is. It's a practical message. It's a pentacle. So that can seem like it's a negative message, but it's not. It's just the way that you're acting to it. This can seem like a positive message because it's exciting. It's something new, but it might not be. It could be negative. How is the new and exciting positive, and the stuff that triggers our past the negative? It's not true. So reactions, reactions, reactions. There's a lot of emotional volatility in Cancer this week. Yeah. But to have this new start, to practice something new, yes, pay attention to and to get new messages in. So to get what you would deem as a more favorable message, better news, good news, exciting news coming in, you have to change something here and practice it. Practice a new way of being. So I feel like it's still talking about healing. It's still talking about you sorting something out from the past. And then once you've done that, you realize I'm totally inept because I'm doing things the way that my family did them, side that was dysfunctional. And I'm going to have to learn a way to be healthy myself so I can have different experiences, so I can get like positive things coming in. Or so at least when messages come in, I can take it positively like this instead of negatively like this. And that requires work. Like a lot of us have grown up in emotionally dysfunctional families, right? And we don't know the first thing. It doesn't come naturally to us how to be um, emotionally intelligent. It's something that we've got to learn. We've got to learn, and we've got to learn it from people that know. And so that's why I mentioned therapist. Do it with a therapist. There's some good people on YouTube as well. Hey? Patrick Teahan, Teahan. Check out his channel about childhood trauma stuff. He does role playing where shout out to you, Patrick. You've got great work going on. It does role playing where he shows you the dysfunctional part, the narcissistic parent or whatever, the interaction dysfunctional, and then it does it again with someone that's empowered, still dysfunction, but the empowered, you as the empowered receiver of that. And then he does like the healthy version. It's amazing because the healthy version is just like alien. It's like, really? People can be like that? It's worth noting though, because teachers like that tell us what the healthy version is, which often a lot of us haven't even experienced that at all. So then you're going to turn this around, you see, by practicing something new, a new way of being, a healthy way of being. Reunion of souls and grounding is behind that. So you could have been like wanting to bring good people into your lives, but you can't when you're in unhealthy patterns. You just can't because they're going to run a mile. Healthy people are going to run a mile until we've practiced, until we start practicing healthy things. To even start practicing the healthy things, we need to learn what the hell that looks like in the first place. What the hell does it look like in the first place? What is even a healthy relationship? I sure as hell didn't see it. I'm seeing it now. I'm starting to see it now. But I didn't have that model to me at all. Not by anybody. The magician. The magician. And then we can manifest it. Then you can manifest it, Cancer. Eventually. With practice. The magician. And heal yourself. Beautiful. Heal yourself. How are you going to manifest the things that you want? Those healthy relationships that you want? You're going to heal yourself first. So it is a call to healing for Cancer, for sure. Could be kind of shocking one, but a chance at an aha to, oh, and it's going to set you like back feeling like, well, I don't even know how to be a human being. It could set you back as much as that. You might realize I'm going to have to learn everything again because my whole foundations of my life, it's been built on these rocky foundations. I mean, we don't have the tower here, but because it's not the universe doing it to you. This is just like you uncovering it in yourself. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know how to have a healthy relationship. I don't know how to be a healthy person emotionally with other people. I need to learn that and then practice it. Heal myself properly. Not the fake shit, love and light, smile on the face, law of attraction bullshit. Not that. The real stuff. The shadow work. the facing it, the learning properly, the science behind it. We've got great information out there now. What's behind this? Discernment. Oh yeah, you're going to have to choose. There's a lot of crap information out there as well. You're going to have to choose wisely who you get to help you. Get those that have already done it to help you. There's a lot of wounded people out there trying to teach other wounded people, and they haven't even done it for themselves yet. Be careful of that. So have discernment about who helps you. I can personally recommend that Patrick Tian, but from the videos that I've been watching, excellent stuff. Excellent work, Patrick. Good on you. Now, what's going on in Cancer's love life this week? If I remember, I'll put a link to his stuff, to his channel. Give him a shout out in the comments here. You deserve love. Oh, you do, you do, you do, you do, you do. But so does everyone else too. And if you're dysfunctional, you can't have it until you can give it. Sorry, but it's true. And I only know it's true because I've been there and I've done it, you know. I thought I was great in relationships. Looking back, I was not. I was not at all. You deserve love, you're lovable, and you can have it, but not in the way that you've been approaching it. It's okay. Now is a great time to start learning. It is. And I'm not saying that you've just been doing it wrong your whole life. That's not what I'm saying here at all. But we can always learn more. Have faith in your dreams, and the answers you need are coming. There you go. There's hope. Have faith in your dreams. The answers you are coming. Your higher self is on it. It's going to help you through this. It's showing you the way. It showed you to this video. I've given you some of the information. You can follow the trail now. Follow the trail. Follow the trail to this healing, to this information. Take action on it, definitely. Don't just let this wash over you and then go on to the next reading. Take action on it. Not even saying take action with me. Take action on it. You know, this isn't a sales pitch. This is saying, like, take action on it. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. Be courageous and take action on it now. Okay. What else is going on in your love life? It's more inner work, really, is what I'm picking up here. I don't think there's anything tangible going on in your love life this week. You got seduction there. Hand of cards, taking a chance, a risk. Some of you could be getting seduced or seducing or just trying to get into a relationship, getting your needs met. Not a healthy thing, but something. Some of you could be doing that. You know, I'm just putting it together with the rest of this. Like I said, you can't have a healthy relationship if you've not learned this stuff. So if this reading is resonating with you, then this is just, well, let me try this. Let me try it. Maybe I don't need to heal myself. Maybe I can get a healthy relationship with this one. Let's seduce him and see. Nah, it's taking a risk. It's taking a risk. You know, it's taking a risk because it's not going to work, because it never does. Tell us more for Cancer. Any more information for Cancer? They've been a bit heavy this week, these readings. Divine Matrix. It's the Matrix. It's complicated. And there's a reason that you've been through with what you've been through. You're going to be creating something much better. If you think about it, if you're having to learn a whole new way of being now, you've learned what you don't want to experience, right? And how not to do it emotionally in life. And you're going to learn a new way. And in that, because you've experienced the flip side of it, you're going to have much more motivation to create this new way in your life. And you're going to reach higher heights because of it. And that's this divine matrix. Why do we set ourselves up with these challenges? Because we're here to be leaders and take things to the next level for growth, for evolution, emotional evolution of the human spirit experience, not just to be okay and to get a met relationship, but to create a really good relationship. So we set ourselves up with the flip side of that, the worst of the relationships, to learn from that, to then heal ourselves, then to take evolution to the next level. So you're a leader. There's good reason that you're going through this. What energies do you need to tap into yourself? Yes, courage. I agree. You need to be courageous in this. It's always a big ask to do the shadow work, to do this gnarly work, to learn and and to do that real work. It takes great courage to do that. There's very few people doing this work. There's a lot of people out there in the healing world that are just blah blah mainstream spiritual love and light stuff. It's not the real work. It's not. It's just not. It isn't. It isn't. But it soothes just to some degree. It does not heal you. The courageous ones are doing the gnarly work. There's not many of us. Perfectionism. Be careful of that. Permission to make mistakes. You've got permission to make mistakes. You've made mistakes. I've made mistakes. We've all made mistakes. Doesn't mean that you should stick to those mistakes and go, no, I'm going to keep on doing it. Be a beginner instead and learn the way not to make mistakes from the people that have learned it too, from those front runners, you know, that are leading the way. And then you too can be a leader and pass it on to other people by example, by doing it yourself and being that example. Heavy Cancer, that's your week. I hope you like this video, even if you don't like the message in it. Please click on it, even so. Click on that like button down there. Leave a message as well, a comment. Let me know what you're going through. I would love to hear from you. Come along to Psychic Cafe, share it in there as well, and we can discuss it, and I can help you out in there as well, maybe. And what else? If you're not subscribed already, consider subscribing. Click that notification bell to hear when I'm going live as well for that Psychic Cafe show. I'd love to have you in there. Have the best week ever, as best you can with these energies. And I will see you tomorrow in the daily energy update. Bye.